What is going on, YouTubers? So I thought I would give you guys a little tour of my 2020 Ford Ranger. So obviously this is the stock version. What I plan on doing is a little custom work. I'm thinking about putting a little tint on the headlights, getting a new grille, and possibly a new exhaust. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the stock work first before custom work is even done. So definitely one thing I love about the new Ford Ranger is also the tow hooks, the new body type design, different type of grille, headlights, even the wheels as far as tires and as well as the rims. Now of course mine also came with side rails as well for side steps, which comes in handy if you are a shorter person, because this one definitely does sit up a lot higher than the previous Rangers in the past. Now my only dislike that I don't really care for the crew cab of the Ranger is the bed. It's only about 5 feet instead of being about 5.5 to 6 feet. On that, it's been pretty sweet so far. And one of the features I love about the tailgate is, as long as the truck is locked, so is the tailgate. And if you have a hardcover over the bed like I've got, there's less chances of anyone being able to get in it in the first place. I think a new feature when it comes to the Ranger, when it comes to putting in gas, it's no longer something you have to like pry open, just a little push of the button, and there you go. And there's no twisting, you just stick the hose right on in order to get your gas pumped. Now that we got that all figured out, let's head on inside and see what we got. Now for the inside of the truck, you know, people are wanting to know, is it a comfortable ride? How well does it, what's the driving like? Is it smooth? And from my personal experience, this is my third Ford Ranger, and this is actually my favorite one that I've ever driven. It's been a very comfortable drive so far. Haven't even had this thing for a year, and it's been great. So, anyone who's wanting to know about, you know, space-wise, I would say there's more than plenty of room if you're wanting to have, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're going to have a truck to actually use as a truck, then I would actually recommend getting the F-150. But if you're, you know, a family man, you're not going to be using the bed of your truck very much, you just wanted to have something to drive around and using the bed in case, then I would definitely recommend the Ford Ranger. As I've said, this is my third one, and I've loved it so far. It's been extremely great. It's been a very comfortable drive. There's lots of different features to it. I mean, you just can't go wrong with a Ranger. This is just my opinion. The seats, custom seats, this is actually just seat covers, camouflaged from Team Realtree. If you're wanting to know where these were picked up, if you have an Academy Sports in your local area, I would definitely recommend going there to look, and because that's where I picked them up at. If not, you can probably just, you know, find them on Amazon or something. So now we're gonna go ahead and move over to looking at the inside, but before we do that, we're gonna go outside and have a sound of the exhaust. Okay, now the truck is actually engaged and now turned on. Thought I'd give you guys a little features of, you know, now ways to put the truck into gear. Instead of it being up here on the column, now it's actually down here. This is the plus and the minus for when you put the truck in sport mode. At least I believe it is. I didn't really play with that much, and it'd be just my luck I mess it up if I do. Now, one of the things I definitely told myself I was going to get is to have 4-wheel drive. You switch from 2 high to 4 high and 4 low. For those of you who drive out in the country a lot or drive up hills and all that good stuff. Of course, down here in the South, you just never know. This is definitely one thing I do love about having the new Ranger, is having the really big screen for touchscreen Some of you may have the climate where you can actually switch out the heat, the air, the AC, the power of the fan. It just kind of depends on what it is, the setting that you want. Also the audio. I have all these total different features of whatever it is you're looking for. When you hook up your phone to the Ranger, you know, you have all this stuff going on. As far as like apps. Oh, thank you. It's not really that much. The only one thing I don't like when it comes to settings and for backgrounds is you can't really, oh damn, my bad, you can't really put your own pictures or anything like that, so that's the only bummer that I've got. Now this is a really nice feature that Ford has included. Now it will alert you how much gas you have left. Now in my case I only have 30 miles until I go empty. Let's get rid of that. But it will give you the indicator. The gas light, if you can see it, will come on after when you have only 50 miles until empty. Here's another good feature for the new Ford Ranger is if you can see that little dot on the rear view mirror, that is actually a tint indicator. So anyone who knows how people having their brights on behind you or just their headlights in general and it's blinding you, this little feature will actually dim the headlights a little bit. And so that's actually a good safety feature. I thought that really came in handy. But while we're getting ready to put gas in this thing, we will take it for a spin and let you guys have an idea of what you might be looking for. All right, let's go. Let's just wait for everyone to get out of the way here. Hopefully the camera does not fall over or anything like that. Now I'm going to give you guys a heads up. This is my very first time to ever make a video for a vehicle, especially to put it on the internet. So y'all have to bear with me. I don't always have the right words. Usually I'm better with making pictures than taking videos because a lot of times I lose track of what I'm going to say. Did I already say it? What have I not said? I already know there's plenty of features about the Ford Ranger that I have not given yet, so I do apologize. Like I said, this is my very first time to ever make a video for a vehicle, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me on that. So like I said, the Ranger, it does ride real smooth. Definitely got the you know what, I don't remember what I was going to say anymore, so I'm just going to drive and let you guys hear the sound of the engine for a minute. Now of course right now I'm only going about 30 miles an hour, so you probably will not hear the engine very loud, which I did forget to mention that the Ford Rangers now do come with an EcoBoost or EcoBoost, however you say it. So it will go. Let me just put it that way. And here is a picture of my 2010 Ford Ranger, what I had previously before this one. So yeah, that was my 2010 Ford Ranger I had actually last year. And I had sold it back in August of 2020, the same day that I got this truck. And that 2010 really took me to places I've never been to before. I'd been to West Monroe, Louisiana. I've also been up to Moorhead, Sandy Hook, Kentucky. I've even been down to Tampa, Florida. That was a waste of gas, but it is what it is. But in that, you know, the Ranger has never been a disappointing vehicle for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed the Ford Ranger. Ford has not really disappointed me. This is my 4th vehicle in general, and my very first vehicle was actually a Saturn L300. That's kind of things you have to drive sometimes when you're a teenager. After that, it was when I got a 2005 Ford Ranger as a standard cab. I ended up hitting another growth spurt apparently, and that's when I had to get a new truck, and that's when I was lucky enough to get a 2010 Ranger. It had the extended cab, and then after having it for so many years, I was just ready to, you know, have something new, and I got lucky when I came across this. I've been a happy man. So I think I'm going to call that a wrap, you guys. Like I said, I do apologize for making such a horrible video, but it's a great truck. I would highly recommend it to anyone who's out there looking for a new vehicle, especially if they're looking for a pickup truck. The new Ford Ranger is not a little pickup. It's now more like a mid-size. It's almost as big as the F-150s. But again, I do apologize. If you like the video though, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You do not have to subscribe to my page because I make pathetic videos. But thank you all again for watching. Hope y'all have a good one. Hope you can find whatever it is you're looking for when it comes to a vehicle. Y'all take care.